right, guys, we're going to start with this. Yes, you've seen this. This is Exhibit E to defendant's fifth supplemental response to discovery, right? Rich Batante interview with Bethany Funk. Who is that? Well, that hasn't come out yet, but it should, and we want to see it. But let's check this out, guys. Yes. Koberger defense wants a Moscow survivor at June hearing. Now they've reached a deal. A surviving roommate in the University of Idaho student unalivings will avoid traveling to Mordor for defendant Brian Koberger's preliminary hearing this summer after agreeing to an interview in Nevada with his defense team. Right. The two sides struck a compromise Wednesday that eliminated the demand that the Hobbit, Gollum, Bethany Funk, come to North Idaho from her home state according to court records obtained by the Idaho Statesman. The deal vacated a subpoena served to her ass at the request of Koberger's attorneys earlier this month. They should have kept it to put her fucking ass in jail until she complied. But anyway, we can do that stuff. Koberger's defense asserted last month in a court filing that the Hobbit, one of two roommates who miraculously went unharmed in the November knife attack and hatchet and mace and whatever, and maybe a gun, has information that could show he is not guilty. Their client is charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of felony burglary in the slayings at an off-campus houses. We all know that. Okay. Taylor, Koberger's public defender, sought the Hobbit's testimony at a pre-trial hearing scheduled to start June 26th. 2nd District Judge Megan Marshall, who is overseeing the case at this point before it got screwed up and went to the vampire in Latah County, approved the legal demand. Well, yes, you have to. Okay. Can't get out of that one. Right. Funk's Reno-based attorney argued in a legal filing earlier this month that the witness subpoena was improper. Nevada's law does not permit such an action from an out-of-state defendant, and a preliminary hearing is not the right setting for her to decline to testify, wrote attorney Kelly Ann Villaria, or whatever the fuck. The Hobbit, through her attorney, has agreed to an interview with Idaho Defense Counsel in Reno in lieu of proceeding forward with the subpoena. A gag order that Marshall issued in January restricts attorneys for victims or witnesses from commenting on the Koberger case outside of court filings. It is unclear what the defense believes Funk may know that could pertain to Koberger. A criminal investigator hired by Taylor wrote in a March legal filing that he learned that details she possesses are exculpatory, meaning they negate his guilt. Portions of information Miss Funk has is exculpatory to the defendant. Richard Batante, the criminal investigator, wrote to help justify the out-of-state subpoena. Ms. Funk's information is unique to her experiences and cannot be provided by any other witness. Yes, she does hold the one true ring, and she still does. Judge Barry Breslow of Nevada's 2nd Judicial Court signed off on Wednesday, signed off on an order dropping the subpoena, and the case is expected to be closed. Alicia, the district court's administrator and clerk of court, told the Statesman by phone. Marshall has blocked off the last week of June for Koberger's preliminary hearing if the case requires it. And so they go to Reno, Nevada. Batante interviews her. And that was requested in discovery, I think, by the defense themselves, I think, which is odd. I could be wrong there. So there you go. That's who Batante is. He was a criminal investigator hired by the defense team. And we really want to see that interview for sure, and I hope it was recorded. Recorded, guys. Whether audibly, video, or both. That one is the one we need to hear, because that's the one we should hear about, this exculpatory evidence that the Hobbit has. Will we ever see it? We sure as hell better. Yeah, that's the Hobbit for you. That's the Hobbit. She wanted to help out her friends. That's the Hobbit. Fuck you, Bethany. Fuck. You're Gollum now. You're Gollum. You're not the Hobbit. You're Gollum. And they weren't your friends. You could give shit less about them. So yeah, it was their own response to the state's wanting discovery. And so they provided that. So it's defendant's fifth supplemental response to discovery. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to confuse anybody. That was one of the newly unsealed documents. And that was April of 2025 is when they gave that over to the state. And yes, and that is the partial witness list that you saw there. Let me show that to you again. Yes, so this is the exhibit now for that. So this is what they turned over to the state. So yes, we have Bethany, and he interviews. Now this is all private investigation. He is for working for the defense. And so yes, he interviews Ava Wood, Braden Paulo, Braden Jensen, the Hobbit, and Kennedy Fitzgerald. All for the defense here. And my guess is, here's my guess with these people. Okay? My guess is they felt that these people also had exculpatory evidence. Not just the Hobbit, but these people as well also potentially had exculpatory evidence to help Bryan Kohberger here. Because, first of all, it's the same investigator doing the interviews with them. And Funk, they definitely felt Funk had exculpatory, and these people also probably supported that. That's my guess with him. So there you go. There you go. So yes, she does hold the one true ring. She always had. Her story is a story that totally conflicts with Moscow police narrative. Her story conflicts with their own narrative. Lots of things with her story are, again, what they said in that other document, are only she knows. Only she knows what she saw, what she heard. And my guess that also includes what she thought Dylan's role was in this whole thing. And she also probably knows, she probably has a strong indication and guess on who the actual perpetrators were in this case. So there you go. There you go. Okay, let's keep going on. I wanted to clear that up, guys. Now, you've seen the other people do this and present it in a way that is stupid, okay? No, we're not dropping nuclear bombs on people, moron. Remember that moron? The opera singer that likes to suck you in? Anyway, this is what the deal is here. Yes, okay? Anybody who's confused about who this guy was, he works for the defense. He's a private detective, private investigator, if you will, working for the defense. And he's also trained in interviewing. So there you go. There you go. All right, what else do we got? What else we got? Okay. So with that being said, here is the Hobbit again. The only interview so far that's been released. I'm getting this from Mr. Outcast. Oh, we know Mr. Outcast. You the man. You the man. That's all I'm going to say. You the man. And I love you and I appreciate you. Anyway, if you don't know who he is, go to his channel and subscribe. He the man. He the man. And he's a very generous person with his time and his live streams. Very generous. Showing other creators. So yeah, good guy. Good guy. All right. Anyway, I do want to watch this again a little bit with you guys. If I can get, God damn it! If I can get past the boo-hoo crying, you're the Gollum. The Bethany. Gollum. Gollum.
And you know the last name?
Gollum as well. Yeah, I'm gonna narrate this one, alright, you fucking pricks.
And your date of birth?
I don't remember.
2003.
Oh. So you know little G, don't you?
1122 King Road. Yep.
I don't have one, I'm the Gollum. I like fish, though. Do you have any fish on you? Hey, this is not my official 5 favorite song countdown, but it fits really well though with what we're watching here. So I hope you like this one. I hope you like it. Hang on.
We forgot the taste of bread, the sound of trees, the softness of the wind. We even forgot our
Stanley, do you think that's right to play that? Yeah, well, she's the fucking Gollum now. What are you gonna do? I didn't do it. Ain't me. Well, what if she cries throughout the whole fucking interview? Then what? I don't know. I guess I gotta fucking tolerate it. Jeez, here we go. If she cries, can I mimic the crying in my English? Yes, English, Stanley. You can mimic her crying. All right. How am I gonna do that? I don't know.
Do you have your phone here with you?
I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
So what we're going to be doing is taking people's phones for a little while. And we're going to try and... So because I don't know if you called anyone or made any phone calls or anything like that. What we do in an investigation like this is
knock
try
it
to
off,
get
English
as much
Stanley, knock it off.
information as we can. Okay? Anything that might be small, you're not thinking important for us to find out what happened, is very crucial. So taking something off your phone might be extremely useful for us.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's something that you don't realize, okay? As fast as we can. Okay? Is that okay? So, this is your phone here?
Yeah, can I tell my mom?
That's what it is. Make sure mom
She
knows.
wants her mommy. She wants her mommy, Stanley. She wants her
And
mommy.
then what I'm going to need is your passcode.
I know. She needs a
Your
fucking.
phone, or here between the two of us, we could even turn off your passcode, okay?
Does she want fish and chips, Stanley? I think she wants a fish. I think she wants a fish. So juicy sweet.
To be fair, guys, hey, listen. To be fair here, her demeanor is much different than Dylan's. So I have to be fair here. She's actually, okay, yes, we call her the boohoo hobbit, right? Well, the Gollum now. But to be fair, she's actually expressing emotion here. And it's appropriate to the situation. So we have to be fair here, guys. I'm just saying, got to be fair. It does sound like she's genuinely upset compared to Dylan, who sounded completely bored and tired and just wanted to go home and go to bed and then party and then go out drinking White Claws 6 hours later. Okay? Fuck her friends. No, the Hobbit here actually does sound genuinely upset. That's something we have to keep in mind here. And we have to keep in mind if she does in fact hold the true ring here, the one true ring, and that one true ring is in the form of exculpatory evidence to Koberger, then you must look at the Hobbit slightly differently here. Just to be fair, okay? It cannot all full be, like bashing, okay? Just to be fair, her demeanor would fit the situation. And it does fit the situation of what I would expect somebody to be like if they just realized or were, just realized that 4 people who they lived with or she lived with were in fact murdered. So I'm just being fair here. Her demeanor fits the situation. Especially contrast that with Dylan, who could give a fuck less, okay? And that also goes for Hunter Johnson, not Hunter Johnson, well, kind of. But also goes with Jack DeCour's demeanor, too, in his interview. He could give a fuck less, too. Yeah, just like Dylan.
And if it won't let you do it, that's fine. You can just come in here and tell me what your password.
I just don't know my.
You don't know what your password to your phone is?
Your passcode?
I don't know. I forgot it 2 seconds ago when I walked in here. No, yeah, come on now. Yeah, come on now. Nice redacted. I don't know what they're talking about.
And what type of...
It's an iPhone 7? I don't know.
Can I see my mom text me real quick?
Oh, she wants her mommy again. She wants her mommy to text her again.
Sorry about that.
She's probably getting advice from her mother.
Any social media do you have, like Facebook? Or,
Yes. Yes. A lot. And I like to take pictures, too. At 7 o'clock in the morning on the day my friends are slaughtered. Yeah. Hey, what are you taking pictures of? I don't know. They never ask her. Not in this one. Right there, Chief.
do you have any other social media type
I
sites?
have.
TikTok, Yik Yak, Instagram, other apps that nobody knows about, probably, that only college kids know about on campus, that they use to pass coded information to each other, that they don't want others to see, that gets deleted. Stuff like that. Especially if you're, I don't know, selling Coca-Cola. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Just speculating. Or Adderall. Or whatever. God damn. Stop redacting shit. Stop blurring people's faces out. God. Again, they're not 5-year-old children here. They're adults.
Those the big ones?
Yeah.
The big ones.
So we're going to kind of go back and try and get a little bit of the timeline, okay?
Huh?
So what did you guys do last night? More specifically, if you were by yourself and not with a group,
Roof repairs are...
Stop asking leading questions.
Ethan was in
Moscow.
the house, so, you know?
So you're with
One of them is my roommates, and one of them is her boyfriend.
So you're with Ethan
And Xana.
And Xana.
Can you spell that for me?
X-A-N-Y. Or A-N-A, sorry.
X-A-N-A.
N-A.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just trying to... Sometimes it helps me to put names together. So you were with Ethan and Xana last night.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Right? And Dylan too, I think, right?
And do you know Ethan's last name?
Cuban.
Oh, for
I
God's
don't know
sake.
how to spell it.
Sorry. And Xana's last name?
Kernodle.
Do you know spell it?
I think it's K-E-R-N-O. Maybe another O-D-L-E or something like that.
Okay.
Good friends, guys.
Okay, so you're with them at 6. What time did you guys get to different guys last night?
Around 8 something. Maybe 8:30.
So 8:30 p.m.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. And prior to that, were you guys just at your house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you left from your house.
Ethan was that formal because he met with his sister because she didn't have a date. And then we were just hanging out at our house. And then he came over and we all walked over together.
Okay, so that was You, Ethan, Xana, was there another person with you? Or just the three of you that
Maddie
walked over?
walked over with us.
Okay. And that's
Logan.
Logan?
Mogan.
M-A-D-D-I-E?
Her real name is Madison, though, I believe.
You believe? She's your sister, right? She's your big sister, remember?
So you guys all walked over to...
Nobody knows anybody.
You were there about 8:30. Okay.
Maddie was with him too.
Together or just kind of mingling throughout the house most of the night?
We were all pretty much together, and then Maddie left to go to the club with Kaylee.
Right?
And then I was with Ethan and Xana most of the night, but then one of my friends came.
Uh-huh.
Her name is Steve, and I hung out with her the rest of the night.
Okay. And who was that?
Her name is... Yes.
Can you spell it for me? Okay. And his last name?
I don't know how to pronounce it, and her full name is bigger than that.
Okay, that's fine. You have it.
Yeah.
She's not good with names, guys.
You were
Just saying.
with
They're her friends, though.
Ethan and Xana were just kind of hanging out still at the house?
And then I went to our other friend's house.
Uh-huh.
What time was that at?
Who's that? What time's that?
Maybe like 12-ish.
Oh, 12?
But that could be wrong.
No, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. 4 people are dead. It's not fine at all.
It's just like up the street.
Up the road.
Street from...
Sigma Chi,
Oh, Sigma Chi.
kind of.
Kind
You
of.
guys are at Sigma Chi, so you're walking back towards...
We're walking back towards my house, and then went up this way.
So like when you got to Taylor Street, you went up? So if you walked all the way from Sigma News...
Or Sigma
Chi, sorry.
Yeah. You know the apartments, the whites?
Yep, I know the lights.
It's like that street, that way.
So on Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do you know roughly where on Taylor? Or does she live maybe in one of the other off streets?
It's on Taylor, but it's like one of the end houses by the intersection. I don't know how to explain it.
Alright. Okay. And whose house is it that you went to?
It's... And I don't know their other roommate.
Mm-hmm.
And
What did you do there? What did you talk about? What were you planning?
okay. Alright, so you're at this house. How long were you here?
Maybe like 40 minutes. And then I left by myself and went back to my house.
So you walked home maybe around 1-ish?
Yeah.
Stop leading her.
Okay. What did you see when you got home?
We're sitting on the couch watching Vampire Diaries. No one else was home yet.
Uh-huh.
And is another roommate or...
Dylan. Dylan Mortensen, right? Goddamn ass. Jesus.
She's in that room.
Oh, okay. And
I actually don't remember her last name.
and does live with you guys too, or just
It was
with
just
you?
a friend.
Okay.
And then she left.
Do you know what time she left at?
No?
We're all watching.
Vampire Diaries.
Okay. And anything happened during that time period?
We were just hanging out.
Okay. Do you know who else was in the house at that time?
No one.
No
Just
one?
us.
Just the three of you? Okay. So, what? Let's go a little bit more then. What happened next?
Maddie and Kaylee came home from the club. Left.
Uh-huh.
Maddie and who?
Kaylee.
Kaylee?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And?
And they got home from the club. You know what time that might have been?
I think I told one of the cops that was talking to me at the house, like, better times.
It's okay.
I don't really remember right now. Maybe like 2 something, 1.
So if you got home around 1, that would have put them in
Like 1:45.
I don't know. I don't know, Stanley. I don't know.
Yes.
What?
Like near bar break.
What does that mean?
Bars normally close at 2 o'clock here.
Oh, yeah. They went to Grub Shack after, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. What'd you do after that, after Maddie and Kaylee got home?
We all hung out in Kaylee's room for a little. And we talked, and then
About what?
Maddie and I took Murphy out to pee,
Uh-huh.
the dog.
Uh-huh. Right?
And then I said I was going to go to bed because I was tired. And she said she was going to go to bed too. And then I went to my room. I was going to sleep. And she came and knocked and asked if I had Murphy. And I said no. And then I went to bed.
Okay. So what time did you think you took Murphy out?
Like 3, 2:30.
2:30 to 3?
Yeah.
No, that's not what she said.
Where's you normally take Murphy to go to the bathroom?
She said 3:30. Don't correct her. She said 3:30. And he says 2:30? No, wait. Let's not correct our suspects here, assholes. Moscow police. Don't fucking put words in their mouth.
3, 2:30.
2:30 to 3?
Ha! 2:30 to 3? Yeah, okay.
Okay. Where's you normally take Murphy to go to the bathroom?
Just the back door.
Just out the back door.
Kitchen.
Yep, the sliding glass door.
Which one is 1122? So if I'm coming
Oh my
down
God.
the road off the Taylor,
It's the big white house up there.
all the way to the very top on the right?
Well, it's technically on Queen, but the address is King.
Okay. So is it the one that's tucked back as you're going up to 500 Clean Road? Those big apartments? It's kind of tucked back just a little bit.
500 Queen
So you
Road.
go out the
Yeah.
back deck then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where Jack Showalter lives.
I know that Cheshire then.
Yup.
So you go there. You and Maddie take the dog out.
Huh?
And then how long do you think that took?
I was out there for maybe like 10 seconds.
Okay.
There we go. Because I was cold.
So then you both come back in. So you and Maddie
I
both come
came
back
in
in.
before she did.
Uh-huh.
Did Maddie still have the dog then?
Yes.
Yes.
So you went out for a little bit, came back in.
And fucked her and said, fuck you.
Maddie came back in.
Right? No, I don't remember when she came back in.
Okay.
And you went straight to bed, huh? No.
How long after you went to bed do you think Maddie came back?
Actually, I
Oh.
came in, grabbed some chips, went to my room, and watched the show for a little, and then I went to bed.
What were you watching?
It's called Baby Daddy.
Okay. How long do you think you watched it?
Maybe like 30 minutes.
So one episode maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or like a half.
Okay.
Again, leading questions.
Come in during that show?
Idiot.
She just knocked on my door, I think during and asked if I had Murphy, and I said no.
Nope. No mention of her calling you, by the way.
I just went to bed, and then I woke up and I was like half asleep, and I just thought I saw like a firework or something, like it just sparkled like under my door.
Sparkle under the
I
door.
thought I heard like something kind of fall.
Uh-huh.
And Murphy barked, but I thought people were just making like food, like, and Ethan was here or something and knocked something over because he's usually loud in the kitchen upstairs.
Uh-huh. Right.
So what do you mean by you heard a firework?
It sounded like a little firework, and then there was like a spark. I went by my, like, I'm on the bottom floor,
Uh-huh.
so it kind of looked like it came down there, but I don't know.
Uh-huh. See, okay, guys. We know kind of the rest. So again, the point of showing this again is her account here deviates from every other person. Okay, well, of course. And it deviates from the narrative that Moscow police created in terms of trying to get Kohberger. They totally, in any of their documents to arrest him, their narrative that they set up to get him, they totally exclude everything that Bethany said about this in her interview. It's like it didn't exist. Like her seeing sparkle, firework, commotion upstairs, in the kitchen area. They totally throw it out. So that's part of the reason why we say she has the one true ring. And that's why they said she has exculpatory evidence. Because her account completely conflicts with Moscow police. And they know it, and they eventually figure it out. And they know, they see, anyway. Yeah. So she does hold the one true ring, guys, for sure. Fucking ads. A little bit more.
And so is Murphy your dog?
Kaylee's dog.
Kaylee's dog?
Kaylee and her ex-boyfriend's dog.
Okay. So you heard Murphy bark right after you heard what you thought was a firecracker?
Yeah, something like that, but I don't know, dogs bark at random things. And sometimes when he's happy, he'll bark.
Okay. It didn't sound like an angry growl or anything like that, just a bark?
I don't really know. I was like half asleep.
I don't know what was a dream, what's not a dream.
Firework. I see a spark underneath the door. Murphy barks. What'd you hear after that?
Pretty much nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
I didn't hear anything else.
Someone was just in the kitchen at that point?
Yeah, just like someone accidentally fell into the table or something. And she was like looking like
Do you know about what time that might have been? Do you have any
like
idea?
4 or something. I tried to call all of them at like 4:20ish around that time, and no one was answering.
So yeah, see again, her account differs from everybody. It differs from Dylan completely. It contradicts Dylan's story. It makes Dylan look like the lying prime that she is. Bethany says, I heard somebody fall into the table upstairs. Fall into the table. Huh? Now Dylan is on that same floor, right? Dylan never said anything about hearing anybody falling, crashing into the table. Funny how that is, right? Well, I just wanted to leave it right there, my lovelies. And one last thing before we go, and I promise we're going to get into what really happened to Kaylee, in my opinion, scenarios that are most likely, okay? Yeah, again, the Hobbit does hold, SMEAGOL, Gollum, take your pick. She does hold the one true ring. All right, lovelies. And I so want to hear that. I hope that interview in Nevada, in Reno, was recorded, videotaped. I so want to get my hands on that thing. And, oh, my God. I got a feeling once that comes out, guys, we will totally lose our minds. I think if we haven't lost our minds already, guys, we are going to totally flip our shit on that one. Okay, I love you, babies. I hope you like this one.
Yeah, and Stanley hopes you like it too, because I was the one who's supposed to narrate it, you fucking prick.
You're right.
Yeah, Master Nature, he was the one, but you cut him off again like the prick that you are. Hey, do I need to slap you in the face with some fish and chips here to get you to get through your thick head here? Why are Americans so thick? I don't know. Why are they so thick-headed? I don't get it. I think you're just a stupid bloke from America. I think that's what I think. Who bears the penalty of death? Shall I shoot? They're so cool, juicy, sweet. How really is the capture fish so juicy, sweet? Wait. This creature is about